Salut Martin.
Hi, how are you?
Good, yourself?
Good. Listen, my voice is a bit on the bum. I've been dealing with some type of cold or something, so if I start coughing,
Hey.
my apologies to your listeners.
No worries.
It's been a rough few weeks, but
I'm not great myself, so
yeah,
it is what it is.
I've been getting better and better. So just the voice is making its way back.
As long as it's making its way back.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
Well,
Be
welcome.
okay. Yeah, man.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah. Before we got started, I was talking about your device there that you got.
Yes.
What is that thing?
Remarkable too.
Yeah, that's what it is. I heard about them.
Yeah, so basically there's two things. So great to write notes,
Yeah.
right? But it's also a good filing system at the same time. So you can, it's like I'm like you, I write notes all the time.
Yeah.
And well, I'll let you play with it.
Oh yeah.
And the cool thing is I feel like you don't lose them as much. Like all my notebooks, I have probably like, I don't know, 50 of them that are filled throughout the
Wow.
years. I haven't looked at one of them since. Right?
Yeah.
Like let's say you go to a conference, you write notes.
That's
Well,
really cool.
now I've classified them. So the last EXP con that I went to, what I did, I had all my notes, and then when I came back, I was on the plane ride. I moved all those notes into different folders. That was like, okay, so this is good for social media content. This is good for motivation. This is good for agent retention. This is,
and you can scroll up and down too.
yeah. And if you so click on this guy over here,
Yeah,
with the pen, the square there, and then circle whatever you want, then move it.
Wow. That's freaking cool, man.
Yeah, so for note taking, or you can copy it too. So then I would copy it, put it in a different folder, and yeah.
Wow.
So then you can reclassify your notes.
It feels like paper.
That's the thing. That's how they do it. That's how they.
Really cool.
That's the idea. So it feels like paper, but also like they just a new one just came out.
Yeah.
This one it has a light.
Okay.
In it. They always refuse to put a light in because there's no lights on paper.
Yes.
But now they've given in. So
that's so cool. And how much does it cost?
I think with the pen, because they charge you, I think was like $150 or $180 for the pen.
Okay.
But it's like when I bought my chainsaw and for my electric battery chainsaw,
yeah.
Like, do you want the battery? Well,
of course.
Like, what do you want me to do without a battery,
like,
right?
It's the accessory.
Exactly.
Really...
So I think it was like $800.
Both of them together.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then there's a subscription too. So I think it's $15 a month that it connects to your other devices, and you can send emails through it. So like if you send me a document, I could play with it on the tablet.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And can you see those writings like on your computer?
Yeah.
So you can search it from your MacBook or laptop or whatever.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I have not done any of this.
No, but it's nice to know that you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I started
in a perfect
using.
world, I would do it.
I started using the Notes app.
Yes.
Like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And like I would do my evaluations on an iPad. I would write it down, and just recently I started like searching like the address of a property I evaluated like years ago, and then boom, okay, it's forced air. It's the furnace was changed in 2017. Blah 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 blah. It's nice to be able to find that stuff.
The search function is good.
Yeah, because I'm like you. Like I like to write stuff down. I must have like I don't know 100 of these at home.
I believe it.
And they're just notes from throughout the day. This is what I got to do today. I'm a big believer in journaling.
Right.
So you get up, talk about what you're going to do that day, how you feel about it. It helps me out. And it'd be nice to be able to search those dates.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool to have it on paper too.
It's the same thing as like you're like me. We read a lot of books.
Yeah.
It's probably easier to have it like on your Kindle or something like that.
Or Audible.
Yeah. But there's something about turning pages.
I know.
There's something about putting that book into my library.
Yeah, definitely. Like we just got back from a 4-day retreat there. We were in the woods with no technology. Nobody watched TV. Nobody, was excessively on their phone. The cottage was in a perfect location where we had sometimes no connectivity, sometimes one bar. So we were all like not stressed out about our family
Right.
because all of us in the group have
Mhm.
small kids at home. And, if we got pictures from the kids that would come in like
Mhm.
periodically, that was fine. But like, wow, we are way too connected, man.
Oh, for sure.
On a day
For
to
sure.
day, it's crazy.
For sure.
And like, it's nice to go back to like paper books,
Perfect example to same idea as you. Like my birthday is this weekend,
Yes.
and my wife's like, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I'm like, "A day off."
Day off.
And she's like, "Day off from us?" Like not insulted, like laughing, like
Yeah, yeah.
exaggerating the point. And I'm like, "No, I just want to like go to my land. I have land in Calabogie
Yeah.
and go fishing."
Yes.
She's like, "Oh, who are you gonna go with?" I'm like, "Alone,
Yes.
and my phone's gonna stay right here."
Yes.
And she's like, "What if something happens?" I'm like, "Well, I'll probably be back by 8 that night.
Yeah.
If by 9, 10 I'm not back, something happened."
Yeah.
And it's weird because right now this is scary,
Yes.
especially like going middle of nowhere in the woods.
Yes.
But like not too long ago,
No.
that's how it was.
Of course.
I grew up like this
Me too.
in
Yeah.
the woods.
Yeah.
And my parents, they just sent me over there and we'll see.
Yeah.
And then see you tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Like it's just
Be back before 10 or,
that's what it was.
you know.
Now you send a text and no answer. Like, oh, what happened?
I know. It's crazy. We're way too connected.
Mhm.
There's some technology that I've been playing around with over the past few years. A few years ago, I bought a flip phone. So I've brought it to a few of our trips. If I'm like
Yeah.
in another city,
Mhm.
I'll take my SIM card from my iPhone. I'll put in this flip phone. And then if MP and I are going out to dinner, I'll just bring the flip phone.
Mhm.
So if there's any like emergency, I can still be reached.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to hop on Twitter, while she's gone to go to the bathroom for 5 minutes.
Yeah, and you
There's-
know what? I realized it's there's if you in the business we're in,
Yeah.
right? Like stuff happens that needs us to address it, and sometimes it's 2 minutes.
Yes.
Right. We own our own business, so it's the part that sucks about it. Sometimes you got to take care of it, even though you
Yes.
don't want to, even though you're away. But when I go away, I try to tell people that obviously they take care of all I do
Yes.
very well. But what I like them to know is if shit happens, call me.
Yes.
All right? Don't ask me for stuff that you know how to do or you know
Yeah.
the answer. But if shit happens, call me. So I know that if I'm not being called, things are good.
Mhm.
But if I'm completely away, nobody can reach me, it's a week, no connection, I don't know if things are good or not.
Yeah.
But
that's
by
the
just
thing.
having a flip phone, I don't have a flip phone, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
But just having a flip phone like this, if shit happens, they will call me.
Yes.
So I know that everything's good.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. No, the flip phone is great. One thing I really didn't like about it is the
Yeah.
texting capabilities. It's very slow.
Is it like a 3-button thing? Or?
Yeah, I mean it's a flip phone, so I mean if you want to text like C, you need to press on the 2 like 3 times and blah blah blah. You know the drill.
I've done it.
So there's a new phone. I bought another phone called the Light phone.
Okay.
So it's called dumb phone. So you know how we have smartphones like a Galaxy or iPhone or Pixels, all like that. This is a size of an iPhone 4. Do you remember the smaller iPhone 4s? There's no color on the screen. It's still touch screen, but it's not made to be like addictive. So you can still touch the screen. You can still text touching the screen, so it makes things fast. You can still receive calls. There's an AM, FM radio capability. They've incorporated a GPS on it, but there's no social media. So you can't download. It just doesn't exist on the phone. So there's no temptation, no games,
email.
Can you do emails? That's a great question. I didn't install it.
Try it, yeah.
I didn't try it because emails for me, if I'm out in another city and
you can have somebody taking care of it anyway. So.
Well, I mean, my emails are probably forwarded if I'm away, and when I get back to the hotel room, I can take a quick peek.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, it's called a Light phone. I think they're on their 3rd or 4th version, and they always keep making them better.
Right.
So yeah, no, it's
I'll
really really
I'll
cool.
look into it. I'll look into it.
It's cool, you know.
Yeah, and it serves the purpose.
Yeah, and I've been hearing that the new, not the new generation, but the younger generation are sort of revolting against the idea of always being connected.
Mm-hmm.
So when we grew up, we weren't connected. The generation that are like 23, 24 right now, that's all they know. They've been connected for their entire life. But the younger kids these days, they're seeing their parents like always addicted to their phone. And I mean,
It's something they don't want.
every generation wants to be different
Sorry.
than their
Mhm.
parents, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not surprised that we're seeing it happening.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully for them, it sticks and they never, you know, develop that addiction to their smartphone, because I see it as a problem for a lot of
It
people.
is. It is. And when you're in your formative years,
Yes.
especially like when you get into your teens and you start getting your phone, you when problems arise and you're used to going back to stuff like this later on, like your brain is wired this way.
Mhm.
It's the same thing with alcoholism,
Mhm.
right? If it starts in your teens, it's a lot harder to get rid of
Of
it,
course.
because every time something bad happens, your
Yeah.
brain says you got to drink.
Yeah.
Drugs, same thing, right? So,
Yeah.
but with the phone, I've read some studies that's the exact same problem.
Of course.
right? So if you get addicted or you during your formative years, it's harder.
It's like a pacifier. Like sometimes, like I'll go, let's say to a coffee shop. I'll go to Starbucks, and I'll leave my phone in the truck, and then I go to order a coffee, and I'm standing in line. Like I'll reach for my phone, because I'm bored.
Yeah,
But I'm not bored for like 15 minutes there. I'm bored for like 5 seconds,
that's it.
and I'm just like,
100%.
oh, what's on my phone?
100%. Like I did it today at the Starbucks. Perfect example.
Yeah.
Just before coming here, so they I got a coffee and a sandwich.
Yeah.
All right. So they gave me my coffee. I paid. My sandwich wasn't ready, but like I could see them preparing it right there. It
Yeah.
was maybe 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Took my phone, started just looking at the news
Yeah. Yeah.
for no
yeah.
reason.
It's crazy, man.
I looked half an hour ago. Things haven't changed.
No.
Right? It's the exact same thing. I
Yeah.
looked at the exact same. I scrolled down the exact same article. Like, yeah, okay, I've seen this. Food comes in, put it back, start driving.
But those companies are so good at giving you like that little dopamine
Mhm.
hit, you know?
That's what it is.
They know,
So-
okay, this guy pays attention to this type of stuff. Whatever you're interested in, like bushcraft or,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
What are you getting on your news feed these days?
Kid stuff.
Kid stuff.
Yeah,
Because you've got
kid
the
stuff and realtor, like real estate. Yeah.
I get a lot of woodworking stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I love watching like woodworking stuff. It's
Some videos are very engaging,
of course.
and it's so satisfying. Like,
Yeah.
you see with the progression where it goes.
Yes.
I completely agree.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a lot of I had a homesteading phase.
Oh yes.
So I like few months before, like beginning of summer, that's what I was
Yes.
seeing a lot. But now it's more like my wife and I were sharing stuff. We say, oh, this is interesting. We share it, right?
Yes.
Because we can actually apply this stuff.
Yes.
But now, Instagram is like, oh, that's what he likes, so that's all I'm seeing.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, so there's one thing that you're very good at.
Okay. What's that?
Let's get back to business, because we could go on for a long time,
Yeah.
you and I. But something that you're very good at is taking new agents and teaching them what to do. And the reason I find it very interesting to have you right after Mathieu from last week is that, so Mathieu, what we explored was the difference between him on day one as a realtor and now a year later, right?
Yeah.
What he's learned, how he found the job different from his earlier expectations, all that
Yes.
stuff. And good things. It's great for new agents that are about to come in,
Yes.
because sometimes it would help to alleviate some concern,
Of
right?
course.
Or when you're going to get that problem, you know that everybody had that problem
Of
when they
course.
started, right? But so let's just say you're putting yourself back into this new agent that comes in.
Yeah.
What's the one thing that you wish that you knew on day one?
What my true motivations were.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were they?
Money.
Yeah.
But I was always taught that making a lot of money is like bad. It's like,
Mhm.
Don't try to
It's greed
make
or-
too much money.
Mhm.
So for like the first 4 or 5 years of my career, it was like, I'll make 100 grand, and that's good enough.
Yeah,
That's good enough.
sure.
But my potential is way higher. So now when I meet with new agents, I always try to get to the real motivation of why they're willing to work a career that sometimes requires them to work 80, 90 hours a week. I mean, it's not
Especially when you start, because you don't
it's
have the
not
structure,
a
right?
selling real estate is not an easy career path. It could be a very profitable career path, but a lot of people get into real estate because they want the freedom of time.
That one gets me every time.
Yeah, it gets me every time. I mean, eventually you can get there where you implement the systems, and if you're very smart about the way you go about it, you can get there super quickly.
Mhm.
But you will need to work evenings. You will need to work weekends. It's just the way it is.
You do have a choice a little bit better. So let's just say you have kids and they have a play or a hockey game that
Yes.
evening.
Yes.
Well, you can choose better, right? Or if there's something during the week, you can just say, you know what, from 2 to 4 that day I'm not working.
Of course.
So you get a lot more freedom, I think, this way. But I feel like we're always busier because of that.
Yes.
So because you end up working some evenings, some weekends, but you're also able to take some time off to do other stuff.
Oh, yes.
So your calendar fills up very quickly.
Yes.
Right. Like my wife has no issues telling me that I have an appointment with my coach from
Yes.
10 to 11. Could you please come back home to take care of the baby while I have an
Yes,
appointment? Right.
course.
But if I have a regular job, she would never ask.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So there is some good and
So we talk a lot about your schedule and to how to prioritize in the third week of the course that I give to new agents.
right.
Week number 1 is really about determining, getting their motivation, getting to the root of their motivation. What do they want to achieve? What are their desires? Because I think that you need that energy in order to push you to achieve your best possible self.
And I think the reason it's so important, I like that you start with that, because it's the type of profession that you will get punched in the face
Oh, yeah, of course.
several times
Oh, yeah.
a month,
Yeah,
a week,
definitely.
a day sometimes, right?
Yes.
So if you don't have that why or
Yes.
that something that really excites you of the reason you're doing this, you might quit
Yes.
very early.
Yes.
Which, what's
Definitely.
the stat? 80% of realtors are
Oh,
out of
yeah.
the business
I mean,
before 2 years.
it's probably a little over 80%. If
Yeah.
I look back on my phase 3 graduation class, I think there was probably 25 in the class, and there's 3 of them that are still
Right.
left over.
That's it.
That's what I liked about when I was taking the course in the early 2000 and before. Like, we actually went to school.
I did too.
With the realtors.
Yeah.
That was, I thought that was great.
Mhm.
Compared to today, it's all online. You don't know your classmates. You don't know who they are. I think they do one phase at the end, the simulation, where
Yeah.
they interact with other people.
But it's still virtual.
Yes,
It's
so,
still virtual, but no, it's everything's online.
yeah,
I had a book,
yeah.
all right? I
A
read the
book.
book. Well, I read the book, did the questions at the end.
Were you when you took your exams? Were you like open book?
No,
Yeah, I was
No.
open.
but
book.
you had the essay questions, all right?
We had long form questions.
yeah, we didn't have that.
So it was smaller.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was way different. I mean, way back when, like when my uncle got his license, they would go to the Real Estate Council of Ontario. It was like $25 for a salesperson license, 75 for a broker license, and that was the extent of their training.
Wow.
It was like, which license do you want?
Wow.
Yeah, times have changed. I mean, it's good to have a formal education in the
Yes,
subject
and
matter.
I've seen the courses now. There's
Yes.
I've been in this for 11 years now, and they're way better than when I took it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I think they should.
Yes.
They're so, like, you're playing with people's lives.
Of course.
Like, you can screw up.
Yes.
It's a very
So-
big possibility. Yeah.
In my opinion, sorry, my voice is acting up. We should install some cough buttons. When you cough, you can mute your mic.
Yeah, that at the beginning, I was about to say it almost felt weird to welcome you to my podcast when it's kind of the studio that you helped build.
Yeah, it was
So
fun.
you're kind of welcoming me as well.
No, I mean, it's your show, man. But how do you find the podcast studio? You
It's
like
great.
it?
It's great. Well, I guess you guys can't see this, but in front too, like it's a cool decor in the back. You can change the lighting.
Mhm.
Eventually, like we'll put the logo here.
Yeah.
We'll have a few things, and we'll we can change the lighting. eventually Zoom calls, all that stuff, so we can have
I
other
think it turned out
guests.
pretty well. I
Mhm.
mean, my business partner Jeremy, like he's got a request to build another one in Montreal, so that's ongoing right now.
Mhm.
Seems to be popular media these days,
Yeah.
so people want to record
Mhm.
good content, and we both tried having our own podcast studios at home. So
It's oh man, I spent some money and worked hard.
yes, well, I mean that's another lesson. If we could tie it back to the real estate world, you need to realize that you don't need to do everything yourself.
Mhm.
So we talked about establishing a motivation. The next thing we talk about in my course is how to build your A team. So your A team is your mortgage broker, your home inspector,
Yeah.
and your real estate lawyer. Those are really your
Mhm.
foundational colleagues that
And
you need.
most clients are gonna need.
Most clients are going to need. So obviously, great to have allies in that sphere of financing, home inspection, real estate law, all that. But another benefit to that for new agents is that it takes your focus from looking for real estate clients that want to buy or sell, and it takes it way wider to real estate clients that want to finance real estate,
Mhm.
real estate clients that want to do a will, an estate, estate planning, looking for people that maybe want to do a home inspection on a transaction that you're not involved with.
Right.
So your referral network goes from being very narrow, very self-centered, to going to help other professionals. And although the idea of getting something in return is not the main focus, it is a natural byproduct.
It has to be people that are qualified and are good at what they do.
Of course.
But you have the right to try to align yourself with some
Oh,
people
yes.
that's going to be mutually beneficial.
Yes.
In my office right now, there's a lawyer that's renting an office
There you
in
go.
my office space.
Yes.
And I refer her, obviously, a bunch of clients. She's amazing.
Yes.
But it's more than that. It's I got a couple of referrals from her, but honestly, just to have her there,
Mhm.
like there are some questions that only a lawyer will know.
Mhm.
Like we've done hundreds and hundreds of transactions, but stuff happens.
Yeah.
And so I just get up, ask the question, get my answer, and come back.
Definitely.
And she does the same thing.
Of course.
Right? Like sometimes, she's in the middle of a transaction that's gone wrong,
Yes.
and it's hey, have you seen this?
Yeah.
Yes. What happened? Is this normal?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's they try to figure out, like, is this normal procedure for
Yeah.
an agent to have behaved this way?
Of
right?
course.
So no, it does help.
Is this property really worth that price? The price seems off, or
Yeah.
something seems
Mhm.
fishy here.
Yeah.
So no, it's good. And building that referral network, it's gonna open up your conversations when you're talking with people,
Mhm.
and you become a more helpful agent. A saying I say a lot, and I maybe say it too often. People that have heard me before might get annoyed that I repeat it again. But success in business is helping enough people get what they want, and then you will get what you want.
Mhm.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Helping people get what they want. That could be clients, that could be referral partners, it could be people in your entourage.
Right.
Like, I mean, business is a team sport, and you have to make sure that your colleagues, your coworkers, the people that you work with, that they're also advancing in their career.
Mhm. And I think what it does, we work very similar. We work on our databases.
Yes.
Right. Like more than mostly, like almost everything that we're getting is word of mouth.
Of course.
Past clients, referrals. And it might take a little bit longer to build your business this way, like to have a very productive database.
Yeah.
But once it happens, like there's something magic about getting random calls all the time saying, hey, come list my house.
Oh yeah.
It's not a come and compete against this person. It's come and list my house.
Yeah.
How much is it worth? This is the amount. Perfect. Where do I sign?
I got
Right?
one this afternoon.
There you go.
Just got a call, say, hey, we need to move this. I'm moving into another investment. What do you think it's worth? Did a CMA for 3 minutes. Said, this is the price that we need to put it on. Okay, boss. let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Called my photographer. Photographer's going there this afternoon. Email my assistant. The listing will be up tomorrow afternoon. So, I mean, give me that task at the beginning of my career, and I'm stressing out.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to know I need to do more research. I need to go see them. I need to be there for the photos. I need to go through the paperwork with as you grow in your business, you find a lot of ways to save time.
Yeah.
And, this task that might have cost me 15 hours at the beginning of my career. Now was 30-minute involvement.
Well, and it's not because you're at a point like all the stuff you explained, you're not doing the work.
I'm doing
Right.
the work. I'm doing it at a higher level.
But no, what
I'm
I
the
mean, like
partners.
you're just pretty much on your phone and you're
Yes,
organizing stuff,
of
directing
course.
people to do
Yes,
this and that, right? Because
definitely.
you know exactly how to do it. You don't have to research it. You don't have to figure out the how to do your
Oh no, no,
paperwork, or
of
it's just
course.
done. It's
Yes,
just done. You call the right person, you get involved, and
the work's been put in. My photographer is gonna do a better job than me at taking photos.
yes, that's a given.
That's
Yeah.
a given. My assistant is gonna be more efficient at sending out paperwork.
Mhm.
Is gonna be more efficient at uploading the right documents to the office quicker.
That's what they do.
So I mean, build that team around yourself.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, I talked about a mortgage broker and all of that before. A photographer is a good person to have in your 18.
Yes.
Definitely.
I agree. I like uh, having a photographer that you trust,
Yeah.
that you can just send to a listing,
Yes.
and will know.
Yeah. Things will look good.
They're not all created equal.
No, definitely
Yeah.
not. No.
And that's a saying I love to say about leads.
Yes.
Leads are not created equal.
Of course.
A random online lead that comes in that cares nothing about you. They either just want to see a property, or they click on a clickbait and they're wondering why you're calling them. It's not the same as your mother saying, "Hey, my friend wants to sell her house."
Yeah. I mean, do you still get a lot of online leads? Is that something
Well,
that
no.
you
Well,
focus on?
no, not at
No,
all.
eh?
I get like Realtor.ca leads and like
Yes.
listing leads, like point two homes, all that stuff. Like we still get them like on our listings that we market,
Yes.
but we don't pay to market ourselves.
Yes.
So there's no ad that real estate hub call, buy or sell, or whatever. Like we don't have
Yes.
that.
When I had the big team, I used to spend a lot of money on online lead generation.
Okay.
Spent a lot of money on that until I realized, okay, yeah, we got 800 leads this month and we've done 20 transactions. Let's take a look. Okay, this one's a referral, this one's a referral, this one's a referral, this one's a referral,
Yeah.
this one's a referral, this one's from MLS.ca.
Yeah.
This one called unassigned.
Mm-hmm.
None of these closings are from
Well,
online leads.
and let's just assume, and I know that you're right because that's how I operate the same. But let's just assume you would be wrong, and you actually close some deals with them. What people don't realize is those 800 leads had to be called. They had to be
Well,
qualified.
here's the sad part.
Or people wouldn't call them.
Yeah.
But like if you call them,
Yes.
it's a lot of work.
Well, that's the thing. You can't.
So if you start like that's all you're doing,
Yeah.
instead of you can spend more time on your referrals on your database and get
Yes.
more leads from these people too.
Of course.
And they're a lot more fun than trying to call.
And you can treat them better.
Mhm.
Like in the past, I've like thrown huge parties, but that's when I was like in my early 30s, and I still enjoyed partying.
Yeah.
Now it's like 8:30. It's like, oh, what's on TV?
funny story. So last weekend we had a wedding.
Yeah.
And we were only invited in the evening.
Yeah.
So we're invited for 8:30, and we dropped the kids on my parents, and we're getting ready at 8:30, and we're about to leave, and I'm like, you know what we could do?
You could just stay.
Just go to bed. Don't tell anybody. Pretend like we're going to the wedding.
Yeah,
Just take a
yeah.
night off.
Of course.
8:30 is the time where like we're winding down. Like,
I know. That's
just
crazy.
dishes is done, and it's just sitting down, reading a book, and going to bed.
But you know what? Like, I enjoyed relaxing with my family as much as I did partying. Like,
Yeah.
it's
You wouldn't think so before.
you wouldn't think so before.
Yeah.
No, but now, like, just being at home, just chilling with the family,
Mhm.
that's what I prefer to do. That's
I'm on board.
yeah.
I'm on board, and it's like my wife's. She wanted to go on some type of a trip this summer.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'll take some time off,
Yeah.
but let's just stay home together.
of course.
I enjoy that,
Yeah.
right? Like we have a
Definitely.
great home, we have a great yard, we
Yeah.
have tons of stuff to do. Kids are gonna have fun. I
Yeah.
mean, let's just stay home.
We're always so busy being busy.
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
Always want something else to do.
And it was awesome.
Yeah,
Like every time you go on vacation, especially with kids now, that you come back more tired than you when you left.
yes,
And then you took some time off. So when you come back, it's go, go, go.
of course.
All right. So, yeah.
A few years ago, we started really enjoying doing staycations.
Mhm.
So that's just staying in your local area. Maybe just going to spend the day to do like a touristy activity in your own city. A few times we've gotten a babysitter and we just rented a hotel room, MP and I, just to get a night
Mm-hmm.
away. But like it doesn't need to be super complicated,
I agree.
or staying home. Like
Mhm.
it's all fun.
Yeah.
But you asked me a question about how I trained younger agents. I just want to give you maybe a bit more value
Of
on
course.
that answer.
Yeah.
If that's fine. We were talking a lot about online lead generation and also building a business by repeat and referral. Um, I think that if you're a new agent, you need to understand something that is a bit counterintuitive. Like we live in a city here, Ottawa, where we've got a population of 1.4 between Ottawa and Gatineau.
Yeah.
So a lot of new agents, they get into the business and they think that they have to be the realtor to 1.4 million people in order to carve out, a certain percentage of that. I'd say that in reality, if you want to have a great start to your career, try to be the go-to realtor for maybe 15 to 20 people. If those people are influential people, then it's even better.
Yeah.
If you've got a family member that has like a big social circle, maybe send them the properties that I've sold on their street. And let's say it's one of your uncle. Just say, "Hey, Uncle Bob, like I noticed that your neighbor's property just sold for such and such, and he probably doesn't know what the final sale price was. You're gonna educate him on the subject,
It's
and
something interesting, and
something
these 15 to
interesting.
20 people that you're putting there, they're not just random people.
Yes.
They're not gonna tell you to go to hell, right?
Yes.
They're gonna be happy for you. They want you to succeed.
Yes.
So if you're able, so these people there, even when you're starting, you have to send them stuff like you're saying. You have to make sure that they think that you know what you're doing,
Mhm.
because even though they care about you, if they're influential, they're not going to send all their other influential friends to you.
Yes.
They think you're going to mess up.
Yes.
So even though they care about you, you still need to be good at your craft. So
Of
you need to
course.
show. You need to show up and do your research and educate yourself.
Yes.
I have like there's a saying, a lot of coaching when you come into real estate. I need a list of 100 people Start calling these people how to do it.
Yeah.
Good. I actually agree on that.
Yeah.
But my focus is 30, and there's 30 people that they need to hear from me at least once a month.
Yes.
I don't care what it is. It can be commenting on a post on Facebook. It doesn't matter what it is.
Newsletter.
They obviously they work, and these people, they're not based on who my best friends are. The only criteria is, will I get any business from them or referral from them?
Yes.
And this sounds like not a nice thing to do. Oh, it's just business. Well, yeah, we're in business.
Yes.
Right. So I'm still going to call my friends. I'm still going to have fun with them. But if they are not the type of people that will refer me, just then you don't have to. That's not why they're my friends. But if they're not, they're not going to be part of my 30 people that I call and send real estate stuff and do bring to my real estate events.
Yes.
There's a limited number of people or person that you can actually effectively take care of.
Yes.
And effectively is a very important word for me, because if you send random stuff to a few people and you don't talk to them for 6 months, they forget about you.
Of course.
They have to, every time they hear somebody talk about a realtor, hey, I know Cedric.
Yes.
Go see him.
Of course.
That's what he does. Look, that's what he does.
Yes.
Right. So
it doesn't need to be the entire city.
No. No.
A few people, few core members, and one thing I've seen a lot of new agents get upset about, or maybe discouraged by, is that the people closest to them are often the people that are least supportive of their business. And there's actually a very good reason for that. It's because the people that are closest to you know you as the guy or the girl that was doing another career before.
Or they know you as a guy that can chug a beer fast.
Yeah, they don't know you in that professional setting.
That's
so
it.
I mean, if you're getting drunk with this person,
being an idiot during your weekend,
or they're not going to refer you their aunt that wants to sell their $1.5 million property. It's just eventually they will, but don't expect them to do it the first year or first 18 months.
The problem with that is it hurts.
Yes.
right?
But just know that it's normal.
Mhm.
You know, you're going to have to work a bit harder on the people that know you the best in order for them to change their perspective.
Yeah.
Like, let's say the guy that fixes your car, the body man, you know, you got a dent in your car, you go see him, he fixes it. This guy is super smart, goes back to school, becomes a dentist. Like, you're not going to be like, okay, I'm going to go see doctor, you know, fix my car.
For
to
my
fix-
root canal.
For my root canal.
Yeah.
It's just, it's going to take a bit of time for you to warm up to the idea.
Mhm.
It's an extreme example,
But it's still true.
you know, but, you know, if you're becoming a realtor, you're going to deal with people's largest assets. So let people that already know you warm up to the idea. And sometimes it could take a few years.
Mhm. And you're also working with people's reputation,
Oh, yes.
right? Like if I trust you and you refer me Jeremy for
Yes.
something, Jeremy screws up.
Yes.
I don't like your referrals anymore.
No. That's the
Right?
thing.
So I screw up, like Jeremy screws up my trust in you.
Yes.
And that's something that people are scared to lose.
Definitely.
So that's a reason that you're not going to be referred to early on.
Yes. And whenever I do get a referral from somebody, I always try to treat the referral source as nice as the person that's being referred.
Mhm.
I think that's very important. Update the person. Hey, I spoke to the guy that you sent to me.
Yeah.
We're actually meeting next Friday. After you're done the appointment on Friday, maybe you text that person that referred you. Hey, met with your friend. Things went well. We'll see where it goes from here. You know, and then at that point, they know that they've taken care of you,
That's it. That
You
they're
know.
taken care of.
that the referral source has been taken care of, and it's going to be encouraging for them to send even more business your way.
And show them that you appreciate it.
Yes.
If when the deal closes, it doesn't have to be a big gift. Doesn't have to. They don't like if they send you want the person that's going to refer you people because they want to refer you to refer somebody, not because they want a gift, right? So
Invite them to a client appreciation 4 times a year.
correct. Send them just a nice note card saying thank you. Right? I had some friends I got multiple referrals from, and you know, I always send a little something, a little card, and then one day it's just like, you know what, just a movie tickets. They have kids.
Yes.
It's just an excuse to go to the movie theater.
Of course.
It's not even about the $40 that I spent. It's just to say,
Yeah.
maybe we should take the just a night to ourselves sometimes.
Yeah.
Right. So
One of my friends got me spa tickets
Mhm.
not too long ago. Jeremy, my partner
Right.
in the
Yeah.
studio, he said, "Hey, thanks for the help building this out." Like, me and my girlfriend, we received the spa tickets. We were like, "Oh, let's book a day to go to the spa together." So I mean, that's like a great gift.
Mhm. We've done like Nordic tickets,
Yeah.
like a lot.
Yes,
Uh,
they're expensive, but I
no,
mean, they're
nobody
appreciated.
doesn't enjoy it.
Everybody enjoys
Yeah,
it for
right?
sure.
And it feels like the high end ticket,
Yes.
an appreciation ticket in town, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's we've done that quite a bit.
Games, like tickets to go see an NHL game, or
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know,
shows you care.
have you been to the Sens
Not this year.
exhibition? No,
Not this year now.
no.
No, it's been with the baby and the
Yes.
restructuring at the office. There's been a lot starting this year. We're
Yes.
getting a lot more content too.
Cool.
Starting on videos.
Are you really into hockey? Like,
So I was
you were?
like hardcore.
Yes.
I grew up with this. Like
course.
I've played hockey. I followed it.
Yes.
There's not one player in the NHL I didn't know
Yeah.
until maybe 10 years ago. Until I
Yes.
got to this business.
Yes.
Right. Then I lost. Like I still enjoyed it, but lost track a little bit.
Yeah.
I had to force myself into it. But this year, for whatever reason, I want to get back into it a little bit more.
You want to?
Yeah.
I used to be like a huge NHL fan.
Mhm.
And then, I don't know, maybe the lockdowns, like 2019, like those were the last years.
14 last lockdown. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the 2020 lockdowns.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
that's when it sort of, just the magic went away.
Mhm.
But it is time consuming. If you
Yes.
get into it, like it
Mhm.
does take up a lot of your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a for me anyway. It's a critical time.
Yes.
Like I am productive in my day if I prep the night before.
Yes.
All right. So and I get up early. So if I want to go to bed at 9:30 and I want to prep my day, Like the start of the game is when I prep, right? So,
Yeah, especially if you're watching games on the West Coast and
well, I'm not even
Yeah.
looking into the too late.
it's too late.
I like the highlights, but I like I'll do like TSN has all their radio stations.
Yes.
They have experts that come in,
Okay.
and I like the insight of the expert. You can just go back and you listen to Gord Miller or
Okay.
whatever, like these guys, and Darren Dreger, and then you just click on it, and it's like the 15 minutes of the interview that he did
Oh,
on
that's
radio.
cool.
And I think I enjoy the game of hockey. I love the business of hockey,
Okay.
like building a team through the draft and the trades, and I like the whole aspect of building something.
Yeah. Like the GM.
Oh yeah, like
Position.
the last time that
He's your
like,
favorite player on the team, the GM.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I haven't. When I got into real estate, side story, number one tip: don't play video games. If you're like me, because so my first 3 weeks in real estate, I played PlayStation.
Oh yeah,
Because I had no accountability. Like if I don't go to work, nobody cares,
of course.
right? It's me. It's just
Playing
me. So,
NHL.
well, I played a lot of stuff, but I the last NHL at the time that was NHL, and like I didn't even play the games. I just be a GM mode. That's all it was, right? I just like building a team.
Yeah. No, it's an interesting aspect of the sports business is like meeting the cap and trading
I love it. Like
players that are performing. And
I had like back in the day, I had like a favorite in my on my desktop that it was Cap Geek, and then that guy passed away, so that fell apart. But then it was Cap Friendly, and now Cap Friendly was bought by the Capitals, Washington.
Okay.
Now it's now Puckpedia, but they have all the information about all the cap,
Okay.
all players, what they're being paid, when their contract is over, all the drafts, like who's drafting when, the trades that they've done, and like every time there's a question about the contract, and like click on it, go back, oh yeah. And
do you think that the product on the ice would be better if there was no cap?
no, I think it'd be the other way around.
Because if you look at like the MLB, they don't have a cap.
Yeah, but so what it does is you have, I think it'd be better for players
Okay.
if there'd be no cap.
There would be more money.
There'd be more money overall thrown because you have
Yes.
rich teams.
Yes.
But what it does is it makes it less competitive.
So it's always the same team.
It's always the same teams. Like Major League is the perfect example.
Yeah.
You have the Yankees or the Dodgers or the Mets. They're
Yeah.
spending $250 million a year, and then you have the Oakland A's are spending 50.
Yes.
Right? There are some players like
I guess that's a good point.
like
yeah.
Shohei Ohtani. He just signed for $70 million a year. It's more than the whole salary structure of a full team.
70
per year. So he signed
7-0.
7-0 for 10 years, $700 million contract.
So he's making more per year than some entire roster.
Yes. Right? So
Yeah.
so that makes that some
Who
team,
did he sign with?
Dodgers.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's like another team. that
Yeah,
has
well, that's it.
Deep pocket.
Correct.
And was he with the Dodgers when he went on his run?
No.
He was with.
The Angels.
And are they a rich
Yeah.
team?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe not as much, but still.
Yeah.
But it's just so. I like I think it makes that smaller markets can be more competitive.
If
Definitely.
they have a cap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. And most leagues have a cap now, like the NBA does.
Yes, most of them they have at least a structure of a cap. Like even MLB, it's not a cap, but there's a luxury tax. So if you go over a certain amount, you have to pay some money back to the league that goes into the other teams
to pay for the smaller markets.
Yeah, there's kind of a rev share going through, and
that's a good model too.
Yeah, so you have some teams that are benefiting this way.
Well, just to bring it full circle back to like real estate, and like we're talking a lot about hobbies and stuff like that. That's something else that I've done in my career that I encourage my agents to do. Although you don't have to do this because some people like to disconnect from business, but I've monetized a few of my hobbies. One of them being podcasting.
Right.
So like when I started my first podcast 5 years ago, I was co-hosting a podcast called La Visite, French podcast. It was all about drinking beer and hanging out with buddies.
Yeah.
Two things that I like to do. But we also included a component of real estate in there. Although we would not talk real estate every single episode, we got good amount of views, and people would know that we were in real estate just by listening to the episode, and we'd end up getting listings and buyers from the episode.
It's a very good idea.
So I mean, whether for you it's podcasting, or you like to throw darts, or you like to play, I don't know, Magic
Golf.
the Gathering.
Well,
or
perfect
golf.
example, golf. So another sport I want to get back into. I love playing golf, but it takes time and a lot of it, right? So I am looking, and you know what? Shout out to anybody that would be into this. I'm looking to create some type of like a Wednesday morning league of business owners.
Yes.
So basically, we're 4, 8, 16, 24 business owners. Every Wednesday, we go to the same golf course. Well, or we could change or whatever, but essentially, we play golf, and then maybe have a beer afterwards, or lunch, or just maybe no time, go back to work right away.
Yeah.
But you know who's in there,
Yes.
and you can start referring people.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I'm playing golf. Yes, I'm enjoying it, but I might be getting a few business from it.
Yeah.
So actually, it's not a total waste of time.
No, it's great. I mean, you gotta sort of plug and play with your hobbies and see what's productive. My cousin, he's owned a high-end restaurant, and he signed up for a membership at a pretty prestigious local golf course, and he would purposefully go there alone. He would be paired up with another group of people, 2 or 3 other players that were missing a fourth player. He would golf with them, and
hand out a business card at the end, and
maybe don't talk about business, and then what do you do? And well, I own this restaurant here downtown, and we serve pretty amazing meals.
That's the thing about especially a prestigious golf course, because a lot of people in there are in business, and every business owner is going to ask you what you do. You don't even have to initiate it.
No,
they're going to ask you. And real estate is an easy one, because every time somebody asks you what you do, oh, I'm in real estate. Oh, really? How's the market?
Yes.
How have things been? Yes. Right? And then you can go into whatever elevator pitch you want.
Yes.
It's a very, very simple one to get into.
That's one thing I teach my younger agents also, is to study the market. Okay, how many listings are on the market these days? How many listings have sold over the past month? Because if you say, okay, well, we currently have 2,000 listings more than we did at this time last year, and the market is actually a bit slower than it was last year, your answer is miles ahead compared to the guy that says, oh, the market's kind of good right now. You're actually giving some stats behind it.
Yeah, so every month we do it a little bit every week. Like, we look at updates, but at our meetings, part of it is stats, right? But there's like big numbers that come out at the end of every month, and like we spend an hour and a half on it. Yes. To understand the shift and how it's different even from last month, right? Like trends are different. The inventory is different. The number of months on market, the prices, prices had been down for 4 months straight, and then boom, they went up last month. Oh, really? Okay, why? Let's try to figure this out.
Do you think that interest rates will continue to go down?
Yes.
And how low do you think they will go?
Okay, so how deep am I going to this?
Just speculation.
It's my podcast. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. So interest rates, they're in Canada from not the bank rate, right? But the government rate, or the Bank of Canada, whatever the rate they put in, 2.75 to 3.5 is your regular rate. If they have rates under that, when you had like the pandemic and stuff like that they wanted to stimulate the economy. So anything under 2.75 is there to stimulate the economy. Everything over 3.5 is there to slow down the economy.
Okay.
Right? So they, based on empirical data, all the research they've done, what they've seen throughout the years, everything past 3.5 is to slow things down. Our inflation was through the roof and made no sense whatsoever. The economy was overheated. Employment rate was unemployment was super low. They had to raise rates. Yeah. So they went all the way to 5. That was the highest that they'd been, right? And they had 10 consecutive hikes. They had never done this since, I think, the 90s, right? So they had done it. And now inflation is down. It's at a respectable number. you still want inflation. Like people say,
A
oh,
bit.
you still want like at least 1 to 2. They're mentioning their target is 2 because if the rates, if the inflation is negative, let's just use the if you have deflation in real estate, right? If you're expecting the price to go down, will you go and buy a house? No, you're going to wait. So it screws up the whole economy because it's even worse. So homes are not selling and people are scared to buy because prices are going to go down. So it's just a spiral that goes down. So you still need some type of inflation, just a tiny bit.
Just to motivate people to act quicker. Yeah.
Exactly. But then this is going down. The GDP is down, right? Like the GDP is roughly flat. There is a bit of an increase, but if you remove the immigration that comes in, there's no real increase.
Okay.
Right. So really, the economy is flat. Unemployment is going up.
Yes.
3 years ago, I made a post on Indeed to get an assistant. I got 12 resumes. I did it a month ago. I got 250.
Oh my God.
I stopped it because it was too much. I couldn't do it.
Wow.
Right. I had very, very good candidates. Like I narrowed it. I looked at all of them. It took me a week to go through it, right? So people are more like the economy is not where it was before.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're reducing it. But at 425, which they're at right now, it's still higher. Like it's still having an effect on the economy negatively.
Yes.
Which is okay. Sometimes that's what you need to do. But at the point that we're at today, it's still too high.
Mm-hmm.
And what you have to keep in mind too with interest rates is it takes like in our business, and if like reduce tomorrow 1%, just like that,
yes,
it changes everything.
Oh yeah,
but the rest of the market, not so much, because let's just say I'm a manufacturing firm.
Yes.
Right. Oh, interest rates are lower. All right, I'm opening a shift. I need to order machinery. I need to hire people.
Apply for a loan.
All that stuff. So
yes.
They say that it takes 18 months to have a full effect.
Wow.
On the economy, full effect, right? So whatever we're having now, like economy going down, it's still the effect of last year's rate
higher interest rates,
right?
Yeah.
So the declining rates that they're doing right now has some type of effect, but there's a part of the market that hasn't adjusted yet.
Yes.
So it will keep going down. I guess that's my
I believe so. Also.
So they're even saying maybe another 0.5 at the end of this month, then 0.25 in December.
So they'll do
that's my prediction.
A half percent one shot.
Well, they did last time.
Yeah,
they just did.
That's gonna be huge.
100%.
3.75.
Yeah, and so basically in the 4 announcements, we'd be a point and a half lower than we were.
Yeah.
So this would bring this, like from what I'm reading, it would bring this now to 3.5.
Okay.
Right? And 3.5 is getting more to regular rates.
Yes.
But if the economy stays flat and inflation stays where it should be, it might keep going down.
Just to keep on motivating it a bit more. Yeah.
So it's
interesting times.
It's very, very interesting times. The rates, there's so many implications with the rates. Like it affects everything. It affects your exchange rate. It affects how we import stuff. It's very, very detailed. It's not just inflation.
Yes.
Right? So,
do you think that whatever the United States will do with their interest rates will have a big impact on us?
Yes, and they're finally reducing it.
Yes.
Right. So yes, it will have an impact because if we're too low compared to them, then our money is worth even less.
Okay.
Right. So like the demand for our money goes down if our interest people don't buy our bonds as much as they'll buy theirs.
So is that because there's a larger supply of money in the market, therefore the dollar value goes down?
Yeah, that's definitely a factor.
Yeah.
And in the past years here in Canada, we've printed a lot of money.
Yes.
Like a lot of money, right? And that's another reason we have inflation. So much money in the system.
Stupid expensive to go to the States.
Yeah.
I still remember when the dollar was par.
I'll tell you a story.
Yeah.
I remember I was in school in Barrie and we went to see a Habs game in Buffalo. And we were at like $1.01. Like we
Okay.
were over
Yeah.
that, and I went to so we had parking next to it, next to the arena. It cost $30 US, but they charged us 50 Canadian. And I was like, our money is worth more than you. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is, and it's only going up. Like I remember the conversation. We're yelling at each other. Like
Caught in a fight.
I was just 19-year-old trying to save my $50, right?
Yeah,
And then,
yeah,
like my extra 20 was worth a lot of money
Yeah,
for me
yeah,
in
yeah.
college. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, it was 50. Like why?
But it was nice though. You could go there and everything was a bit cheaper and you get
Yeah.
a lot more for your
100%.
but now it's the opposite. So
Yeah, but at the same time, like we're more competitive here, right? Because if our tourism industry,
yeah,
people pay us in US, for
that's
example,
true.
but in Canadian money, it's worth more money to us.
Yes.
And it's the same thing as Greece had a lot of problems with their tourism
Okay.
when they switched to the euro,
Okay.
because Greek money was cheap. So Europeans were going in there, it cost them nothing to go,
Yes.
and then boom, it's the same money.
Yeah.
Right, so like now it's fine, but it took a while to adjust.
Yeah, it's funny to see like those small things that countries do, interest rates, currency, like switching to the euro, like they have got like so many impacts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different.
Yeah, it's fun to listen to that
Yeah.
stuff.
All right, man. Yeah,
How long was what did we do? Like an hour?
an hour and 1 minute.
No way.
Yeah,
Time flies, eh?
crazy.
That's good. Well, thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, anytime. I feel like we're
Always.
gonna do this again sometime.
Yes, for sure. Hope I gave enough value there on the
Yeah,
tips
and-
and tricks for the new agents.
The way I like to do this, I want it to be very informational, but at the same time, like I don't believe that many people are gonna listen to podcasts, and it's a different medium than just a course, right? So
Yes.
it has to be interesting as well. There
Of
needs to be
course.
conversation.
Of
It can't
course.
be just I'm gonna take my pen and take notes for an hour.
When is this being posted?
Either next week or the week after.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm hosting a course next week, so wanted to make a pitch. On the 9th.
Oh, sorry.
On the 9th of October.
Yes.
I'll be
Okay.
starting a course. So I recently got certified as a Buffini mentor,
Yes.
and we're taking agents from any brokerage anywhere
Mhm.
in the world because it's a Zoom and in-person hybrid, whatever you can accommodate.
Anybody who's listening to this, I'm a believer in Buffini as well.
Oh yes.
So do it.
Yeah, personally, I'm not making any money on this course. I'm just doing to facilitate for the agents to learn. But it's called 100 Days to Greatness. It's $295 to sign up, US or Canadian. It's par.
That's the one thing with Buffini. It's always been like that.
It's always par. So really appreciate it. And yeah, if it's of interest, reach out to Cedric. He'll hook you up with me, and we'll go from there.
100%.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Thank
man.
you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Always fun.
Sounds good.